I want to take it deeper because I think here's what I pick up. That I think y'all have some unfinished business. I'm going to ask you to just do a yes or no round. If there is something that's unfinished for you, and that doesn't mean you have to share. But I'm hoping in the next few weeks that you will, because if you keep carrying unfinished stuff with you, it gets in the way. I promise you. Yes or no, do you have something that's unfinished? And by unfinished, that means that it would be sort of hard to share in here. Joe?
No.
Okay, you're okay. Jen?
Maybe.
I don't think so.
I do.
You do?
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
Are you willing to share, or do you want to share?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll share. When I was 18, I got pregnant and my parents sent me away to have the baby, but then made me give it up for adoption. And every day, I mean, I think about her, and it's just, it is unfinished business because it's still with me every day and it hurts.
Wow.
Yeah.
And are you willing to work on
Yeah,
that?
I know I need to.
Okay, and Will can do that. I don't know if either one of y'all are willing to.
I mean, I feel like you were going to start saying my story too, is that when I was 19, I had an abortion and no one knows about it, not my parents or my friends or anyone. And
When you say no one, is sharing it in here?
Pretty much the first time
So
I've
that's-
ever spoken it.
So because that's good.
And I feel like most days it's always there. It's always there.
Yeah.
Always, okay. Do you want to work on that too? And I'll say this to any of you. You do not want to walk around carrying. I mean, it's hard enough just to deal with life as it unfolds, but I think y'all are, the two of you. I don't know if you want to share yours, and you don't have to at all.
I mean, it seems really silly now after what they've shared. And thank you for sharing, but yeah, mine just seems kind of silly after theirs.
Do you want to share it or not? It's up to you.
Well, I don't know. It just seems kind of petty now. But when I was in high school and I was on the soccer team, I voted for myself for captain, and everyone else voted for other people. And so I've always kind of felt really guilty about that.
But I mean, that in your mind is unfinished. Okay. And we could come back. I think we can help you with that if you'd like to.
Okay.
Do y'all think she needs to feel guilty for voting for herself?
No.
No.
Why? Let's just do this for a couple of minutes, then we'll come to the two of you.
To be
Go
honest,
ahead.
I think people may have said that no one else voted for themselves, but I mean, it's really...
Did any of y'all ever vote for yourself?
It's sure.
Yeah, natural. I mean, presidents vote for themselves when they vote. You know, like
Well,
people who
sure.
are running for president, when they, go to the election box, they take big pictures of it. Like that's just what people
That's true.
expect.
They kind of celebrate it. So.
Yeah.
Joe?
Did you think you were the most worthy of whatever that was?
Yeah.
She was good.
Well,
for captain, is that what you said? Okay.
Well, it's pretty obvious to me then that it's okay.
Did you win?
No. I did not.
Okay, then it didn't even matter. But that's really bothered. And some of you might have something like that. If you do, think about bringing it up. I want to work with the two of you, but if you've got anything, why not use this group? And I appreciate what you're doing. You're sharing something that you don't share with anybody. Either one of y'all, or who wants to?
If I can,
Go ahead.
I wanted to say thank you to both of you because I feel like my heart is beating out of my chest right now. Just having that ability, like that courage to say the thing that you never tell anyone, and I can really, really relate to that. And I've got to apologize. I've lied to all of you. I told you that my dad was dead, and he's not. My dad's in prison. And he's been there for about the past 25 years because he was having sex with my sister and I.
Wow.
And I've never told anyone.
Is the hardest part of that he was having sex, or that you've always been lying about? I mean,
I think the hardest part is really the lie.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, because you carry it like every day.
Wow. Thank y'all. I mean, this is what I meant. I felt like we can go deeper. We'll work with all three of these.
Well, Jen, thank you for sharing too.
Yeah.
Who wants to? And we might end up juggling. I'll try to juggle. I mean, it's not like we're going to put the spotlight on any one person, but
I don't know, I think with all three of us, I mean, we just carry it with us all the time. And
how do you not feel shame?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, let's talk about that. That's our goal, is to help you to not feel shame. That's why we do this. We go deeper. And you remember the model of the self-talk, that whole thing? It's the sentences in your head. I am a terrible person for lying. I'm a terrible person because I did this. I'm a terrible. Is that the sentence that the three of you, I mean, and yours too, really? Is that what you're telling yourself?
Mine is I am a lie.
Wow. Do y'all hate her that she hadn't told us this? What did you think when she changed the story about her dad?
well, I mean, I didn't feel comfortable sharing. I mean, and now I do. So I mean, I can understand you didn't feel comfortable sharing because I was very.
But do you think of her as a lie?
No,
or
of
liar?
course not.
I think of her as being very courageous for having felt safe enough with us to now share it.
But she says I'm a lie.
It feels so heavy, like to have carried that around.
What would happen if you relieved yourself and realized, because I do want you to sit in a different spot. Yeah, let me get this. The reason I bring the subject up is to try to get you to that seat. This is I'm a lie. That seat is what? This is, what do you, how do you label yourself?
Pretty much that I'm a lie too.
A
I've
lie?
never
Told
told
anybody.
anybody.
Well, all three of you have that theme.
Yeah.
What does that person sit in? What does she believe about herself?
That's like freedom. Yeah,
And
that she's free.
it brings you to 2009.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Liz. You look.
I mean, when I look at it, I just think to myself, like, that I'm okay, that I would be okay there.
Yeah.
Are you okay? Do you think they're okay?
I do.
Do you think they're
really do.
okay?
I do.
And you probably think they're okay. You just think you're
Yeah,
not.
I can see
Right?
that.
Yeah, right? You think she's okay. How do we get all of you to that seat is I'm okay? And you got to change that self-talk that's been there. Yours has been there for a long time, right? Since what age?
12.
12. And yours is older.
19.
19?
About 5 years.
Yeah, 5 years ago. That's what we want to work on, is getting you to that seat.
Thanks, Ed. In this example, Ed used many different skills to get the members to look at their unfinished business and to begin to work through some of their negative self-talk. The key was that Ed had members really go deeply into themselves. Ed didn't focus long on any one person, and he was always engaging the other members. We suggest you watch these segments on therapy many times and reread our chapter on counseling and therapy in groups. Closing a group session may serve one or more purposes, including summarizing and highlighting the main points, reinforcing commitments made by individual members, and checking for unfinished business from the session. In this first example, the leader demonstrates the use of rounds to close the session. Note how the leader ties things together for the members.